Welcome to Real Talk Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about demanding more for your life. Let's go. In order to get what you want for your life, you got to demand more for your life. You got to stop going through accepting anything. If you do that, then you're going to get anything. Most of it is going to be the things you don't want. See, when a person demands something, they feel like they have the right to get it. So you have to understand when demanding more for your life, first you got to understand that you have the right to want more, and then the authority to get more. Let me ask you a question. What do you think you deserve for your life? Once you understand that, then you demand it for your life. Don't have it any other way. You have been negotiating too much with your life. You have to understand that you negotiate when it comes to doing business, but you demand when it comes to your life. Your life is not a business. It's a personal journey that you can only go through. So quit negotiating and start demanding for your life. You owe that to yourself. Making yourself happy should be the main goal each day. Achieving your dreams should be one of your main goals each day. It's time to be a different and bolder you. In order to demand more and get more for your life, it demands you being a different you. Let me ask you a question. Are you frustrated with always falling short in life? Are you frustrated with not living out your dreams? If you're at that place, it's only because you are not demanding more for your life. Don't settle for what life gives you. Demand more and make your life a better life. It's not about where you are right now. It's about where you're trying to go. If you want more, you got to do more. That's it, man. It's time for you to deny everything in your life that's not you. You are dealing with people and doing things that's not you. You know it's not you. Start demanding more for your life and let those things go. One step in the right direction could very well be that one step to eternity. It could very well be that one step that gets you to your dreams. If you're one of those people that believe in luck, work harder towards what you want, and luck will appear more than you ever known. It was never meant for you to settle in life. It's meant for you to keep striving. Get rid of the mediocre existence that you have settled for. That's not you, man. Demand more for your life. I know you're not perfect, but you're worth it. Let me ask you a question. Why do you keep giving up on yourself? Why do you keep telling yourself what you want for your life is too hard? It's going to always be too hard until you achieve it. Once you achieve it, then it's not hard anymore, right? Accomplishment is what you should live for. If you're not accomplishing anything, then you're doing nothing or doing something wrong. I need you to understand that your whole life will suddenly change if you love yourself enough to know you deserve more for your life. Have the courage to demand more and discipline enough to work for more. This is what really trips me out. I've seen some people that complain about what they don't have. And the reason they don't have is because they don't go and work for it. I've had people say something to me about the things I have accomplished in life or what I got. I told this particular person that I got the things I got because I actually got out of bed every day and worked for it. I didn't get up every day to play around. So you got to understand when you demand more for your life, you can't get up and play around. You have to get down to it. The more you demand, the better your chances when it comes to achieving it or getting it. Your life can get better. You just got to make the choice to make it better. You've had chance after chance to make your life better. How many chances is it going to take for you to get it done? You can do it. Do yourself a favor and go for what you want for your life. Demand more for your life and create the life that you want or live the life that you don't want. I made up my mind a long time ago that I won't be miserable for a lifetime. The peace and joy that I want was within. Nobody could give it to me. It was all about me demanding more for my life and executing on that. What are you willing to do in order to get more for your life? I need you to quit denying yourself the right to grow. Your better life is waiting on you. Stop making plans and start working the plan. You ever met somebody that's always making plans and still nothing ever happens? It's because they're thinking too much and doing less. It's time for you to start thinking less and start doing more. Now, when it comes to demanding more for your life, you have to be disciplined and prepared. Because if you demand more and want more, you have to be prepared to handle more. I've seen people that demanded more from the company that they work for. They wanted to be promoted to a higher position, etc. But once they got the promotion, they ended up stepping down or getting fired because they wasn't prepared. They wanted more, but wasn't prepared to handle more. Don't do that to yourself. Make sure you're ready for what you demand for your life. It's time for you to take what's left of your life and start living it right. Start living your life like it's supposed to be lived. It's time for you to start a new chapter for your life. It's time for you to stop disappointing yourself and start achieving so you can start celebrating yourself. Stop looking at greatness as a word. Greatness is a being that's inside of you. That's what you're capable of operating in. I need you to understand that you have to be frustrated just enough to make you change. Let me ask you this. Are you frustrated enough? Do you want to keep living the way you're living? Are you frustrated enough to change your life for the better? If you're not frustrated enough, then you don't want it bad enough. Because if you want it bad enough, then you should be frustrated because you haven't gotten it. It's time for you to quit being the person you don't supposed to be. Demand more for your life. There is a better you that needs to exist. When you're better, it makes everything around you better. I remember when a discussion was made that Kobe Bryant only won championships because he had Shaq on his team. Well, Shaq ended up leaving and going to another team. So now Kobe didn't have any other superstar players on the team but him. Guess what? He won another championship. It's because he demanded more from the team and he demanded greatness out of himself, and it spilled over into the rest of the team. That's how he won a championship with no other superstar players on the team. It's time for you to demand more for your life and start working towards it. It's either going to be day one or one day. It's all up to you. I'm going to leave you with this. Greatness requires sacrifice and unstoppable effort. Demand more for your life. The purpose of life is to live life. Live it the way it's supposed to be lived. And some things are just simple. If you want to be happy, then be happy. Stop falling short when it comes to your dreams and desires. When you fall short on your dreams and desires, you fall short on everything. Demand more for your life. Then you will find your true self. Demand more, get more. You got this. Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk Reginald D. If you enjoy listening to Real Talk Reginald D, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.